is the goal that we will win tomorrow. It's not easy to beat us.
We're going to have to be at our absolute best and actually have the personality and the belief in ourselves that we can go and win that game over 2 games. I firmly believe it.
It's nothing more beautiful than playing the Champions League at such a great stadium against such a great opponent with big players.
It's the game of the weekend, and Stamford Bridge is vibrant in anticipation of a huge 90 minutes ahead for these 2 capital city rivals. Here's the chance for Olivier Giroud from the angle, and then Barkley, oh, he's hit the woodwork. Giroud again, and this time it's in. Here's Ross Barkley, Alonso, oh, that's brilliant. What a finish from Marcus Alonso. It was only going to one place, the back of the Tottenham net. Chelsea 2, Spurs 0. And the full-time whistle. And the Stamford Bridge roar tells you Chelsea have got over the finish line. It's a big win against a big rival to pick up 3 big points in the Premier League. It strengthens their grip on 4th place and sets them up nicely for Bayern Munich here on Tuesday.
I remember playing against Bayern Munich about 100 years ago now, but it was one of the toughest away games that I played. Played in midfield, I must have slept for 3 days after that. They just need a brilliant team performance.
It's do or die, simple as that. And you get, like you say, the experienced players just almost like turn the cog now, and it's like you tune right in. It's good. This is the best part. This knockout stage is the best, man. We go to certain stadiums, like the emotion, everything drives up. It's brilliant. Frank, what's happening?
Yeah, welcome.
You alright? Thank you.
Good, mate. Good
Welcome to your home.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks for letting us in.
No problem, pleasure.
You're going to show us what you got planned
Yeah,
for
come
today?
and see what we do. We've got a nice middle sort of session, a little bit of tactics, which you can see, but just getting the lads working. No, all planned, ready to go.
I could ask millions and millions of questions. Let's get inside.
Come on, let's go. Let's go.
See what's
Have a
going
cup
on.
of tea.
You good? You fit?
How are you?
You good? How's the family? How's your mum and dad?
Everyone's good.
Good, yeah? Good to see you, man.
Nice
How
to
you
see
doing?
you.
And you?
Alright.
You good?
Yeah, good, thank you.
Nice, man. How you doing, mate?
Okay,
Nice.
good.
You alright? You good? Oh, it's cold. You know, this is only on because I'm cold. I feel like a scout. Finish. You have good memories of playing against Bayern Munich.
Playing a Champions League final, you don't get that opportunity too often. Having lost in Moscow, it adds to the occasion because you go, okay, we know how bad it feels to lose the final, and you don't want to do it. You arrive in Munich, you arrive in the warm up, and then you see the whole stadium was red. Mm-hmm. So you go like, okay, we play in their own stadium, they are in their own dressing room, and they pretty much had all the supporters as well. The best feeling of the night was definitely the moment Didier scored the penalty. It was the first time I had such a rush of emotions that I didn't know what to do, and that's probably the best thing I remember from the final. And this is what you can always look back and enjoy.
See, this is what I love. This is seeing Frank like this, because you have to understand, I know Frank. Frank wasn't a big talker in training, in games, but he was someone who led by example. And straight away, the biggest voice I can hear at the moment is his. I think Tuesday against Bayern Munich is going to be a difficult game, but I don't think it's the Bayern Munich teams of old. There's an opportunity here for Frank's team to get a result. Pull the weather for you, isn't it?
I saw you look good in blue.
Wow. It's the first time I've worn a blue bit of material. I don't normally get this welcome when I used to come to Stamford Bridge.
I know that.
Right, we'll let you get back in.
Yeah,
It's freezing. From player to manager, what are the differences?
The highs are higher, the lows are lower. The
What do you mean?
highs-
Explain that to me a little bit.
High as you feel the responsibility of the week, picking the squad, how you plan training, how you view the opposition, a meeting you may have said, a tweak that you made in the week that you then see on the pitch and it gets you a win, and you feel responsibility for that in a really good way. And then at the flip side, when you lose a game, you get the absolute opposite. Could I have done the meeting differently? My team selection, what is it? And all those things. And
overanalyze.
You have to go, and you have to go through all that. As a player, you probably go, well, I had a good game, I had a bad game, didn't think he played so well, he could have helped me out. And, do you know what I mean? And that was that. Whereas
shift the blame a little bit.
You can do it. And as a manager, the last thing you can do is shift too much, because in the end, you're shifting away from yourself.
Let's look at the Champions League. Bayern Munich. What's your memories of Bayern Munich?
Wow, the best night of my footballing career by a mile. You won the Champions League. Obviously, you know the feeling of crying on that night. But it was an incredible, emotional, everything I expected it to be. I don't know if you feel the same, but from fighting to win that for so long and knowing it's the ultimate, to win it after years of trying and losing out in different ways, we managed to win the best competition that there is.
How are you guys going to beat them?
It's going to be tough. Going to be really tough. So we're going to have to be at our absolute best and actually have the personality and the belief in ourselves that we can go and win that game over 2 games. I firmly believe it.
Well, Frank, good luck.
Cheers,
Thank you very much
you.
for your time, man.
Nice speaking to you.
I'm Ian. Very nice to meet you. How are you? You okay? Good to meet you.
I think they have a really interesting team. They have a lot of talented players. They have a lot of experienced players, and so this mix is really interesting. They have a lot of fast players, especially on the wings. So we have to pay attention and try to win the game. Yeah, good results in London. Especially the last game against Tottenham was crazy. Was really good for us. We didn't play really good in the first 30 minutes, but afterwards we did a great game, especially Serge Gnabry, who scored 4 times. It was amazing for us. It's the goal that we will win tomorrow. We have a strong team with good players, and it's not easy to beat us.
Fantastic. Thank you so much for your time. We really appreciate that.
My name is Julian Wolf. I'm living in Munich, working for the German newspaper Die Welt and Welt am Sonntag, one of the biggest newspapers in Germany, and I'm covering FC Bayern Munich. Robert Lewandowski didn't score in the last 7 KO games after the group stage. So he's very strong in the group stage, but in this very important match against Chelsea, he have to be a scorer again. So I think he's one of the most important players for Bayern Munich. Maybe Bayern has the stronger team, but to play first here at Stamford Bridge, it's very difficult for Bayern Munich. So everybody in Germany is very excited because we don't know how far is Bayern, how good is Bayern really, because in the Bundesliga they had not this strong opponents like Chelsea. So tomorrow is it's a big test for this team.
Mateo, a bit like at the start of the season in the Premier League, a lot of people outside Chelsea will probably write them off a little bit in the Champions League now because of all the young players. Being the underdog, does it help you? Do you enjoy being the underdog?
I think it's always better to being the underdog, but I don't think we are, because we have a good team. They have as well a great team, but I think this team can do great things this year, and tomorrow we can show that we are a great team and to pass this stage if possible. There's nothing more beautiful than playing the Champions League at such a great stadium against such a great opponent with big players. So just enjoy, and I think it's the easiest to play such big games.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.